In Genesis, humans are given dominion over creation. So, were the dentist's actions immoral? Father Cush explains that dominion doesn't mean domination.
There is such a thing as ethical hunting, and conservationists actually do speak about that, but this is obviously not a case of that.
The lion was marked for protection. Instead, the creature was hunted for sport. The killers lured Cecil out of his habitat, inflicted wounds, and then tracked the bleeding lion for more than a day and a half before killing him. Father Cush says that for these reasons, their actions were wrong. Humans are caretakers of creation, one of the Pope's main themes in his Laudato Si encyclical. Another theme, the way humans treat creation, goes hand in hand with the way we treat each other.
Really, to paraphrase the Pope, we all have an effect. Every living thing on this planet has an effect on one to the other. And so I think it's important for us not to lose sight of that and to keep in mind the way that we treat animals really affects the way that we treat others. St. Thomas Aquinas himself declared that if a person is cruel to animals, they're generally going to be cruel to other people.
The killing of Cecil has sparked international outrage, but some critics say that the outrage should be saved for the mistreatment of human beings. Father Cush says that the Pope's point is simple. We should be outraged about both.
One should lead us to the other. We can't, the human being's plight is obviously a lot higher than the plight of an animal. But as I mentioned before, I think we need to see the connectivity between them. The image and likeness of God is reflected in the human being, but God himself, in terms of is reflected in all creation. That includes these wonderful wildlife creatures that we have.
Father Cush says that ultimately, an emotional response to any suffering should always lead to concrete action. That's true when humans are mistreated and murdered, and it's true in the case of Cecil the lion.
It starts intellectually, recognizing that something is wrong, that a situation is wrong. We look at it, we see it, we judge it, and then we're called to act. And I think that really can be done in terms of just every single person recognizing each other as created in the image and likeness of God. And going further, taking it to the point of view of recognizing that all the world is creation of the goodness of God, who creates it out of his goodness. And we have this caretaker role, that gentle role of caring for the lesser creatures out there, of which this lion was one.
Reporting for Currents, I'm Katie Breidenbach.